Hi and hello, I am Athina Pandyan here. In this video, we are going to discuss about who is a biomedical designer. Already we crossed over so many biomedical job scopes like a sales, a service, application, like that. This particular biomedical designer is also one of the most important job scopes for the biomedical engineers. Here, we are having some of the research and find out totally 7 responsibilities required to become a biomedical designer, and at the same time you should have 9 different sort of skills required to become a biomedical designer. So first of all, who is a biomedical designer and what is the roles and responsibilities and skills required, all the things we are going to discuss in this video. Come, let me start the video now. Biomedical designer. Of course, we already crossed over in the intro itself. I said a sales biomedical engineer, service biomedical engineer, like that. Each and every job scopes have different roles and responsibilities. At the same time, you should know about the description of the job first of all, and then only you can able to go for the roles and responsibilities like that. Who is a biomedical designer? Here, the biomedical designer is to design a variety of custom medical devices using multiple CAD software platforms. Not only the CAD software platforms, there are so many other platforms are there, software platforms are there to customize the medical devices. That are all the persons who are called as a biomedical designer. So what is his roles and responsibilities? Because each and every job scope, sales engineer can able to sell a product, service engineer can able to troubleshooting the equipment, the application specialist can able to give the lecture to the doctors, like that. This designer role is also very important. This designer role is entirely different from different job scopes, whatever we saw in the previous video. So in that, the first role for the biomedical designer is he should or she should utilize 3D design software to design a multiple custom medical devices. Actually, this is a real description of the biomedical designer. In the photo, we are going to see that we are just see the 3D bioplotter. That is the main role you should have. And then the second role you should have is you can able to create a detailed reports of each and every product you are going to use for the design. That is very important because documentation is already very important. Where we already crossed over the biomedical engineers in hospital. The 30% job scope is maintenance, and the 70% job scope is totally documentation. Like that, this particular biomedical designer role is also that whatever the equipment, whatever the parts you are going to use for the design, that particular part should have some of the documentation records. That is the second role you should have. And the third role, you should assist with the build preparation of additive manufacturing machines. That is a very important because these are all the additive manufacturing machines are very useful to the societies, very useful to the people, those who are felt uncomfortable in their health. So that is also a role for the biomedical designer. And then you should have some of the database management. Of course, we already crossed over the documentation. Through the documentation, you should maintain some of the data. Each and every data you should aware about, especially the software data. You should aware about to design whatever the design you are going to give to the society. And the next role, the most important role, is you utilize the problem solving skills. That is a very important because we are totally dealing with some of the electronics, we are totally dealing with some of the softwares. All our machines that can able to give, give any sort of default, any sort of troubleshooting in any time. So during that time, you should have some of the skills to resolve the particular issues. At the same time, during the work period, there are so many collaboration, there are so many problems arising. You should have some of the adaptive skill, you should have some of the problem solving skills to adapt the particular situation, especially during the projects is needed. Okay. And then the next role is a common role. Actually, you should understand and complete all related quality documentation. That is what I already discussed in the role number 2. You should have some of the quality documentation methodology. Okay, that is a very important role. And the 7th common role is just like as a application engineer and the sales engineer. You should have the capability to meet the professional and explain about the product in a clear way. That is the next role you should have. So these are all the 7 important roles you should have to become a biomedical designer. Okay. And what are all the skills required? Even though you are having all these capability, even though you are having all these roles and responsibilities in yourself, you should have some of the skills also required to adapt the roles and responsibilities. That is, in that the first skill required is you should have a knowledge using Geomagic freeform and or Magic 3D design software. Yeah, of course, I told you biomedical designing is directly dealing with the 3D software customized medical devices. So you should have a basic knowledge about it. Not only the basic knowledge, already I told you, you should have some of the updated knowledge. Then only you can able to compete with the competitors in the market. You should have some of the updated Magic 3D design softwares. Okay, that is the skills required. And the second skill, you should have some of the knowledge about working with Adobe ID design, because we are dealing with some of the softwares to customize the medical devices. In that, the leading software design is Adobe. Already we know that. So you should have some of the idea about Adobe ID design, and then you should have general knowledge about human anatomy, whatever the job scopes it may be, whether it may be sales or service or application or testing and quality biomedical engineer or consultant or biomedical researcher, whatever it may be. You should aware about some of the knowledge about the human anatomy and physiology. Totally, we are preparing the equipment for utilizing the human organs discomfortfulness. So that is what we are know about anatomy and physiology in detail, or the basics. And then this is a common thing, each and everyone have a familiar about this particular thing, that is a proficient in Microsoft Office. Of course, from the college itself, from the school itself, nowadays they are using Microsoft Office for creating a documents, for creating a PPTs, for creating a PDF, all this thing. So you should aware about all these kind of works, because these are all the things very helpful for making a documentation. So that is what you should proficient in Microsoft Office. And then the next skill required is you should have the professional communication. Everyone has some of the communication, but you should have some of the professional communication, because you are in the topmost field in the healthcare. So you should have some of the communication skill, professional communication skills required to communicate whatever the thing to the communicators. Okay. And the next skill, you should have some of the patience. As a sales biomedical engineer and application specialist, this particular biomedical designer is also required patience. You should have an ability to work under the pressure. If you have a patience, then automatically the pressure maintenance can able to create in your body yourself. Okay, that is what you need to attention to detail. That is a very important thing. Laziness should not be there. You should have some of the attention. You should have some of the passion towards on the work. If you have a passion towards on the any sort of the work, the attention should not be mismatched. Okay, so that is what the very important skills required for not only the biomedical designer, whatever the job it may be, you should have attention in detail. And the last skills required is ability to work in team environment and independently. You can able to work along with your team, and also you have a capability to work independently. So that is the skills required. This is a common skill actually for whatever the job it may be. Okay, the last two to three skills are common skills required for whatever the job scope it may be. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching this video. So these are all the 9 responsibilities and the 7 skills required to become a biomedical designer. Okay, nowadays we can able to find out so many job vacancies relating this biomedical designer, especially in US, especially in Southern Asia. So we are expecting that this particular biomedical designing job vacancies will be arising soonly in India also. So thanks a lot for watching. Let me hold on this particular video. I'm coming with the next information about the biomedical engineer in the next video. Thanks a lot.